This is the story of how I found out my fiance was living a double life. Yeah, I was engaged to a man who was also engaged to someone else. I met Ken at a mutual friend's party. He was charming, he was emotionally available, or so I thought, and everything felt so right. We started dating, and after about a year, he proposed to me. It wasn't the biggest proposal, but it felt real. It felt romantic and intimate. And he said all the right things. He said things like, I've never loved anyone like this. He also said, I want to build forever with you. You know, those lines. Looking back now, I can say that the signs were always there. Times where he was always busy on weekends, where he wouldn't even let me tag him in photos. And sometimes he would just disappear for hours and he'll come back and tell me he forgot his phone. One time I caught him deleting text messages and he told me it was just his sister. Sister. Hmm. Since when do sisters text you at 2 a.m. with heart emojis? But love makes you just five things you should not. And one random Tuesday, mm, I got a direct message, and it was from a girl I did not know before. And the message read, Hi, I think we need to talk. I believe we are both engaged to the same man. You know, I froze that moment. My heart dropped. She even sent photos of the ring, photos of him at a family event. And guess what? The same weekend he told me he was on a work trip was the same weekend he was at our introduction ceremony. I didn't scream, I didn't cry right away. I just invited him over and calmly showed him the messages. At first he denied it. He said she was crazy. Then he said he was forced to propose to her by her family. And then he also said it wasn't real, that it was just for her visa. The lies were crumbling. He knew it. I knew it. And then he walked out and never gave a real explanation. I felt so humiliated and I felt used. I questioned everything. But I also realized this wasn't about me not being good enough. I realized it was about him being a coward and a liar. The other woman and I actually talked, and she was just as heartbroken. We decided to walk away and never look back. Here's what I want you to know if you're watching this. If something feels off, trust your gut. If you are constantly confused or constantly doubting yourself, it's not love, it is manipulation. Don't settle for almost love and don't ignore the signs. Don't be afraid to walk away, no matter how far in you are.